Hey guys, it's Thursday, August 8th, 2024. We got 22 minutes on the clock. We're starting with dips. I'm going to do as many as I can in my first set. 2 sessions ago, I hit my recent best, the PR of several years, 30 reps. Been pretty consistent with my practice of dips, and it's been going up. However, you hit 30, and then it might be a session or two before you get there again. Last session was 24 reps. I'm not disappointed with that because the overall 2-3 months ago I was happy to get 20. Now I'm consistently over 20, and again I hit that PR of 30. So let's see what today has. As I keep mentioning over and over again, it doesn't matter what today has. It's an overall scheme of things that I'm looking for, and some days will be up, some days will be down, some days just might be even keel. Take it all as it comes. So we're going to get as many as I can get. Then I got 12 and a half on. And the goal is to work my way up to 10 weighted dips, and then I increase the weight. We'll see how far I go with that. I don't do a whole lot of weighted calisthenics. I don't mind weighted pull-ups. I don't mind limited weighted dips. What I found is it changes the nature of the movement for me, which always leads to trouble. So after that, we're going to do burpees. With the goal being, whatever time I have left, I'm going to do some Navy SEALs. According to our good friend Burpee Reaper, it's Navy SEALs Thursday. I don't know why it's Navy SEAL Thursday. However, if Reaper says it's Navy SEALs Thursday, then it's Navy SEALs Thursday. Let's get started. I got 24, that's what I just checked. I got 24 last session, which was, I think, on last Friday. Here we go. Counting down for 10 seconds. $25. One better, but tough. Man, those get me breathing hard. So I'm going to do 2 sets of dips, generally speaking. I'll do 3 sets, sometimes 4 sets of overhead presses, sometimes, well, always 3 sets of pull-ups. The reason why I only do 2 sets of dips, because every day I'm doing burpees, so I'm getting the front end, I'm getting the triceps, I'm getting the chest, I'm getting the front delts. more seconds, guys. Those high rep dips are something else. 25 reps is high reps for me. It might not be for some of you guys. I'm happy that it was one more than last week. Or last session, I should say. I got 5 with 12 and a half. Again, I'll take it. 6 reps. There's one more for each side. Sometimes I don't get one more. Sometimes I get several less. Doesn't matter. It is going to be a slow Navy SEAL day. I'm going to start with 16 minutes on the clock. I'd like to hit 50 reps. 50 reps in Navy SEALs after dips. That works for me. Maybe I'll start a little bit early, as the goal is just 50 reps. Nasal breathing. I'm going to start in 5 seconds. I lost count a couple times. Started over on the low end, where I tried to. 2nd, guys. Little extra light chest workout, mainly for the stretch, for the mobility. Band flies, just a single band. Two sets of those. I actually felt those. As light as it is, because of the high rep dips, and then the Navy SEALs. What did I say? 63 reps. One more set. So the key is to squeeze. So, I did my, it was a good session. Nothing, super notable, but you get the reps in. Those days add up. These days add up to those days. It adds up to, the big things when you have a breakthrough. Then every breakthrough you just move it over. Although my last breakthrough, I think it was a 2-rep PR, 30 reps. I think my previous best was 28. So sometimes they make that quantum leap. I did my 5 a.m. live stream, where this time around, I'm reading the 81 chapters of the Tao Te Ching. When that's over, I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do. Maybe work with the Course in Miracles. Before the Tao Te Ching, we were reading from the Bhagavad Gita, 18 chapters. I thought about 7 days, Deepak Chopra's The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, because not many people know that it's actually a book of Vedic yogic wisdom. It's not a self-help book. It's not a traditional book of achieving success, because it's the realization that we're not achieving anything, and the self that we wish to improve is illusory. It's not the true self. However, we'll see when we get there. I got 10 more days to finish off the Tao Te Ching. Today was verse 70. 11 more days, I guess. However, in the live stream, it's not off topic, but we veered in the direction of practice. What can we do for a practice? Our friend Lee had asked, what can we do to take a down day or a down moment and turn it around? And the key is, one, acceptance. Sometimes there's down moments. Think of it as, a high jumper or a pole vaulter. Since we're in the Olympic season, they need to get low. They run towards the target, they get low. and then they spring forward. Without those low points, there is no high point. Nothing is continuously high. Suffering is in the refusal to accept that what is. However, we can mitigate that by opening up to an inherent sense of peacefulness, of quietness, of, as they say in Buddhism, as suchness. And we do that through our practice. I'm thinking of daily practices. And I'm also thinking of short practices for the busy person. At this moment in my life, we'll see how long it lasts. I'm blessed that I have time to fill my entire life as a practice. And it's a joyful one. Full of rituals, but every ritual feels spontaneous and new every time I do it. So I'm going to outline this a little bit more in the next live stream, just to touch upon it. Waking up with a prayer of gratitude. Meister Eckhart said, if the only prayer we ever say is thank you, that would suffice. So I wake up each morning with a thank you, thank you, thank you. Why 3 times? No particular reason. I think each one reaffirms the other. 3 seems to be the perfect number for that. And then I go on to my breath work. Of course, take care of any bathroom needs. Don't be uncomfortable. Morning breath work is Kumboltai breathing, which sometimes translated or thought of as breath of fire. Breath of fire is a pranayama, and it involves a bandha, which is an energy lock. And I might show those one day. I'll be honest with you, I'm not super proficient with the bandhas, so I don't teach them, but I might demonstrate them. But Kumbolta breathing is very similar, and it translates to skull shining because it creates a shininess. Shininess of spirit that goes outwards. It also wakes us up. It improves metabolism and digestion. It warms up the lungs. It increases lung capacity. It improves the immune system. If practiced frequently, will lower the blood pressure, and it creates just the right hormonal response to put us very lightly in the sympathetic nervous system, just enough where we need to be. And then I would chant Om. Not Om, but Om. There's a resonance to that sound. 9 times. Why 9 times? I don't know why 9 times. We just do it for 9 times. Seems like a good number, and it doesn't take forever. And then we are up, and we do sun salutation. Maybe throw in 1 or 2 other poses. You might want to throw in the garland pose, which is a full yogic squat with the elbows between the knees, followed by a forward bend. That whole thing would take less than 5 minutes. We're not doing super long holds on the postures, on the asanas. Count 3 to 5 breaths. All you need to do. But be mindful of the breath. And if you want, utilize Ujjayi breathing. I did a video of that yesterday. That is the victorious breath. That internal ha sound. I don't know if you can hear me if I did it, but it would be. I know that looked really weird. However, it's the best way to demonstrate it. Kumboltai breathing is through the nose. We breathe in, stomach goes out. The exhalation is forced. And we breathe in, the belly goes in, completely on its own. Every inhalation is completely surrendered, and then we force it. It's almost like we're bracing, pulling in the stomach for a stomach strike. I don't know if you can see my hand going in and out. 10 breaths that way. 4, 3 rounds. With or without a breath hold. I love a breath hold. But start with 10 seconds. So, we have, that would be the breath work. We have the thank you. We have the breath work. We have the sun salutation, a little bit of yoga. And then we get outside in nature. When we're in nature, we relax. We don't have to do a super fast pace. It can be brisk. Use your arms. Google up brisk walking. I should do a video on brisk walking sometime. And concentrate on nasal breathing. That's it. Allow the fractals, the fractal patterns of the universe, of nature, to do its work. Allow that first sunlight to hit the eyes and even further increase the hormonal, the alchemical that we're recharging. Also, those chemicals that we produce in the morning, as they die off in the afternoon, the raw material left, the waste material, is used to produce serotonin and melatonin, the very hormones we need to rest and relax. We'll cover that in a later talk. The last thing, when you come in from your walk, do something creative. Whatever. Origami. Write a haiku. Begin a haiku. Write one line. Draw a circle with a paintbrush or even a pencil. Cook something creative. Take a photograph. Take it during your morning walk. Just do something creative. Use that energy. Use that inspiration. That's it. Start your day. See what happens. That whole thing could be half an hour right there. Maybe even less. If you had to, you could reduce your walk to 15 minutes. If you had to, you could chant home 6 times. You can say thank you once if you're trying to cut corners. But try it this way and let me know. We'll talk more about this. This is the outline. We'll talk more about it on the live stream if anyone's interested. Guys, take care.